everybody, this is Billy with HB Auto. Thank you for tuning into our channel today. Today we are going to be doing some work on the shop Lamborghini Gallardo. We have some JRZ RS Pro coilovers that JRZ was generous enough to sponsor us with on this build and help us out with this. These guys have built a phenomenal set of suspension for the car, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys firsthand a look at this kit. The craftsmanship is amazing. We run a lot of their suspension on all of our cars, and it's very well built suspension. Just the adjustment tool for the suspension is, incredible how well the quality is on it. They've got the external reservoirs, compression adjustment here. You've got the rebound adjustment here, which uses tool to adjust the rebound with right here, and you can just push it and it clicks each way. Really cool setup here. Eye box springs. It's got the helper spring, the primary spring. Really nice quality. I mean, look at the fittings. Look at just the hardware, the way they build it, the details is amazing. They also give you a little pad where it's got the sign off done by, and then the hand built and tested by. Give you some really nice stickers with the kit as well. Also some instructions here that come with it that go over the maintenance on the kit, the service schedule after 6 races or 20,000 kilometers. It's got all the installation instructions in here, the checklist, all the torques for all of the hardware, the general guidelines on the first install. The box is also very high quality, the way they package everything. Everything is formed for the suspensions. They're nice and neat during transport. Really high quality packaging, as you can see. So, and you can see where they checked off on the JRZ RS Pro shock line for us. So, really great looking hardware kit here. So, we're really excited to put this on the shop Lamborghini so it performs. You can kind of see how the car looks right now, currently with the current ride height. We'd like to get a little bit lower in the front, about 1.5 inches lower, probably 1.5 inches in the rear as well. And also just doing some little tweaks on the car. Lamborghinis are notorious for the plastic pieces breaking, so you can see right here, I don't know if you can see the crack where the bracket broke for the rear tail light, but underneath that we have fabricated a metal bracket to support the plastic piece on the car and get the tail light reattached. So just one of those Lamborghini problems, but nothing that we can't take care of. So anyways, that's the overview of what we're doing here, and we will just kind of walk you guys through the whole install, try to shoot footage of what it's like to install suspension, setting the car up, performing alignment, the initial road test on how we feel about it, and just give you guys our opinion on this awesome product that JRZ supplied us with. And this is the rear shocks installed. You can see pretty nice fit and finish in there. We haven't mounted the reservoir yet, but we have got the shock mounted in place.
Right now I turned them where the lock is on the outside.
You see, pretty straightforward. You just gotta move the inner fender, and from there you just pretty much just bout up the upper and lower, and then found the mounting point for the reservoir. Great fit and finish though. And right here you can see a side-by-side comparison of the original factory unit. You can see this thing has had its better days. quite a bit of difference in size too between the two. As you can see. Spring is also a lot smaller as well. A lot less course as well. This has got the helper and the main. This is just one solid spring. No adjustment. So should be a very noticeable difference between the two once installed. And Dan's over here just finishing up the touches on the driver's side rear. You can see the reservoir is going to be mounted up there in the top. Very nice and fit finish there. Incredible look. Looking great, Dan. So now we got the front coilover installed here. Ran into a slight issue. I don't know if you guys noticed our holding device. The shock bolts were seized up in the spindle. So this one is actually the good one that we managed to somewhat salvage. The other one is at the machine shop. Lamborghini wanted $320 for this bolt. So we found a solution to at least get $100 off on that by building it through our local machine shop. They're going to build this bolt for us for anywhere from $180 to $200. So if you're looking to save $100 and you break one of the shock bolts, let us know. We have a solution for you. Very, very odd design here, but yeah. So that's the front coilover. The reservoir mounting position right now is, we haven't finalized it. We're still waiting on some hardware to get it mounted. And then back here in the back, what we were thinking about doing is, that's our temporary mounting point, but we're thinking about mounting it right here on the inside of this frame mount or support bar for the frame. That way we can, you know, reach and access and make adjustments on the fly. Well, somewhat accessible. I mean, there's a panel in the way, but it'd be a lot easier removing the wheel. So that's our progress for so far with the JRZ coilover installation. Everything's going really smooth other than this guy right here breaking. Not too big of a roadblock, just kind of a frustration, but yeah. So anyways, we should have the bolts finished up tomorrow, so we're on day 2 of the install. It's a little shop project, and obviously we were working on other cars and just hop on the scene in between breaks and whatnot. So we're getting pretty close to getting it sit down on the ground, and once we get all of the hardware back from the machine shop, we'll have everything buttoned up, do our final adjustments, get the ride height set, and then we'll obviously show you guys some footage of it on the ground. We'll set the llama on the car, perform a test drive on it, and give you guys some more feedback on the JRZ RS Pro coilovers. We're really excited to see how these turn out, and we'll keep you posted. Okay, everybody, so this is the damaged shock bolt that was on the car. You can see where the threads got damaged in the removal. So what we had done was we had our machinist build a new bolt. These bolts are $300+ from Lamborghini, and we can now supply you with a shock bolt if yours has an issue with the threads being damaged on removal or installation, for about $100 less, for about $200 plus shipping. So nice hardware, made from the same grade material as the original one, but a grade higher, so it will be a little bit stronger, and hopefully it will eliminate any of these issues with the threads becoming damaged because of the strength level. So now we have finally got the coils on the car. As you can see, it looks much lower. The appearance is just incredible of the car. Did the first test drive it, rides great. Can definitely tell a difference with the new suspension versus the stock. It's 9-day difference. Car ride's incredible. This ride height right here is probably not where it's going to stay at. It's just kind of driving the car, getting the springs settled in, and what have you. But I like it. It looks cool, but it's probably just not feasible every day. Give you a little insider, a little bit more of an inside view on it where you can kind of see it. It's pretty low, so unfortunately I don't know if it's going to be able to stay that way, just because it may rip the front bumper off and there's not a lot of travel, but I like the look of it. All in all, the kit turned out phenomenal. We're gonna probably this week raise it up, make some adjustments on it. But this isn't gonna be the last you see of the car. We're gonna do kind of a build series on it. So this is just one of the first steps, is the coilover installation. We just installed the sprint booster, and it made a great difference. We're also going to be doing a manual transmission conversion to the car. We're probably going to be doing an engine overhaul, interior overhaul, and quite a lot of other things to the car. So there's going to be plenty more content on the car. And I'm also going to give you guys a peek at how we set up the shock absorbers on the car. Flip the camera on here. This car, actually, it did not have the quick disconnects on it, which I thought it would. But that's something we can add later. So we just set the adjusters right here and here, and hey, look, a little 355. But we've got these mounted here. This is your compression adjustment, and right now I've got them full stiff only because I haven't had time to fine-tune the suspension and all yet. So that's the front, and I will let you guys see the rear reservoir mounting points. There it is there. Compression again, and I actually have this panel removed right now. Actually, see our HPI Soul exhaust on the car, pretty cool. Little touch Soul did for us. But yeah, so that's that with the reservoirs. Suspension made a tremendous difference on this car though. But yeah, I would have to give the JRZ suspension a 10 out of 10. It made this car ride like it should have rode from the factory. The old shocks were worn out. It was super bouncy, just bounced all over the place. So I definitely have to say it was well worth the conversion. And also, we're going to give you guys a ride along in the car after we do the alignment. We're probably going to combine that video with we'll go over the alignment specs we do on it, the sprint booster install, and then we'll do a ride in the car so you can kind of see the difference with the sprint booster and the coilovers in the car as well, and just kind of get you guys up to speed on all that. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. Please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to make an impact with Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini, McLaren owners. We're trying to put good content out there, let you guys see what goes on, and upgrade these cars, you know, give you guys all the information that you can't find anywhere else. So please let us know if we can help with that, and please subscribe. Thank you.